Hi everyone, it's week 10. You see up here on the screen, it's officially our first week of AMS 2. Even though it's officially starting this week, I've been trying to get you to think about it ahead of time. I've asked that you chose your topic ahead of time and problematized it ahead of time, and I've begged you over and over and over again to contact me so I can help you problematize, to make sure that you have a deep starting place for this paper. About 5 of you have out of 35, so I'm hoping that the rest of you problematized on your own and you're ready to go. If not, please, I know our time is really short now, because please get a hold of me. I want to problematize with you. You can text me anytime, and I will text you back. You can email me anytime. I want to make sure that we have this nice, deep, beautiful place to start with. Okay, so to help you with that, we had problematizing videos back in week 8 or week 7, like original problematizing videos, and then I have a problematizing video again here that talks about your first steps. Please watch it, please. I can't make you, but I've been at this 100 years. Okay, I've been at this 20 years. And I know what normally allows people to succeed and do well, and what will take them down, no matter how great of writers you are. And I got to tell you, I have some great writers. If you don't pick a deep topic, it won't matter. Just having perfect sentence level issues going on is not going to help you. So you have to pick a nice deep thing that's going to show off your critical thinking. It's all based on that rubric that's here again for you, and the video about how to understand the rubric is here again for you. I also have another link to the stereotypical explanation of the synthesis paragraph, because it's important. At least 2 of your papers, or at least 2 of your paragraphs in this upcoming AMS need to follow this outline, or somewhat related to it. They have to have at least 2 sources in them. Here are 2 student sample papers. If you haven't looked at them yet, it'd be a great idea to. For this week, what you're doing, you're taking that topic that you've problematized and broke down. You need to come up with, the usual outline is have a paragraph on why this came into being. Why is this complex? How did it start? If your problem is that students are having problems thinking for themselves, why is that? If your problem is students struggle to find the balance between their voice and the audience's expectations, why is that? That first paragraph, it's nice to acknowledge there's lots of different reasons. There's not just one reason. There's dozens of different reasons, maybe thousands of different reasons. But probably the biggest reason is this. And then you literally need 3, I did 3 with 2 fingers, 3 to 4 paragraphs about how this thing hurts learning. If students can't think for themselves, how does that hurt learning? Is it because they don't know how to connect things on their own? Is it because they don't know that they're responsible for the extra outside of class stuff? Is it because you come up with your reasons, but you need like 3 of those? And you always need an alternative. Like, why would some people think that works? All of this is in the problematizing video, so I'm sorry, I don't mean to repeat it. But it's very important that you come up with a plan. You have a thesis, at least 4 body paragraphs. 2 of those have to have 2 sources each, or more, and a conclusion. And no matter how much you have done, by Tuesday, you need to post your original. If you only had an introduction and 1 body paragraph, at that point, post that. Because you get points for just posting. And you get points for having your questions up there, and you get points for responding to other people. So no matter how much you have done, put it up Tuesday. And then respond back to other people by Friday. We've done this before. I'm just reminding you how it goes. You will click this, add your questions. So whoever's this be, Sally's example, You'd add your questions, you'd attach your essay, and you'd hit post to forum. And then before Friday, you're going to read some people deeply. Now, hopefully you've got a feel for these people. So there's some you know that you want to look at before others. Always answer the people that have no responses yet. Everybody deserves to have some feedback. So if 2 is the minimum, and that should mean that everybody gets feedback, as long as you always choose somebody that hasn't got feedback yet first. If 2 is the minimum, if you have time, pay it forward. This is a way. Do some extra. If you want, it's up to you. I would take their feedback. I would revise. That would be what I would do. And then you can post a draft for me this coming Saturday. Post your best revised copy at that point. You can use your classmates' feedback. You can use WRC feedback. Use whatever you have to. Revise. Send it to me. I will give you advice so you can revise it again for next week. But for right now, your job is to write the best paper you can by Tuesday. It's not going to be perfect. You're going to get as much feedback as you can on it, sending it to multiple places. Then you're going to revise it. You're not getting graded. See, this says optional. You're not getting graded for sending it to me next week. But you don't get hurt if you do, right? Like, the only thing that you can do from doing this is get feedback from me, like, that you could use or not use. That's always your choice. But since you already have a draft, it just makes sense to send it to me. But it's optional. You don't have to. Your call. All right. That's this week in a nutshell. I hope I hear from you. Talk to you soon.